New inflation numbers out today showed cooler than expected numbers and a win for the Trump administration.
But as Kevin Cork explains, it was much needed after a rough week on Wall Street and fears of a possible recession.
U.S. stocks rising Wednesday after an encouraging inflation update showing prices last month went up less for U.S. consumers than economists expected.
What we saw today was a beautiful number, great news for the American people with respect to core inflation.
The positive sign in the market coming as the global trade war continues to heat up. Canada's foreign minister saying Ottawa will respond dollar for dollar with reciprocal tariffs on imports from the U.S. as of midnight Wednesday.
Our government will use all the tools at its disposal to support businesses and workers during these difficult times.
Despite the contentious back and forth, Ontario Premier Doug Ford will be in Washington Thursday for talks with the U.S. Commerce Secretary, a meeting Ford says is a, quote, olive branch to put a pause on the trade war. Tuesday, Ford announced he was temporarily suspending plans to impose a 25% surcharge on electricity sold to the U.S., following the president's threats to double tariffs on Canada's steel and aluminum.
We had a problem with Ontario, and they dropped that when I let them know what we were going to be doing. They dropped it immediately.
The president pushing back against critics, labeling the Trump administration's on-again, off-again tariffs as a case of inconsistency.
I'll always have flexibility, but there will be very little flexibility once we start. April 2nd is going to be a very big day for the United States of America.
As it stands, President Trump's reciprocal tariffs are expected to go into effect next month. In Washington, I'm Kevin Cork, Fox News.